I was prepared to do this eloquent rant, be loud and obnoxious, blah, 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 about lemmings and tying lemmings, these small rodent creatures that I believed migrated and then one by one followed each other over a cliff to their death, and tie that into investors and be all snarky and how I am. But an interesting thing happened as I was researching lemmings. See, since my childhood, when I first saw this Walt Disney film, White Wilderness, I believed that lemmings, that this is how they behave, that this was just reality. This was a fact. This is just part of nature. Sad part of nature, but part of nature nonetheless. But then as I started researching, I found out that everything I believed about lemmings was incorrect. My perception of reality, what actually was truth, using that word loosely, was erroneous. I mean, there's some speculation that this Walt Disney film that showed lemmings jumping over a cliff was completely fabricated, that they were forced over the cliff by members of the film crew in order to depict the scene that they wanted to see. Now, if this is true, I hope you all burn in hell. If you're still alive, I hope hell awaits you. I'm a big proponent of capitalism, but there are ethical limits in producing a product, so burn in hell, please. But it still was a fascinating experience I had, having this preconceived belief that I just thought was true, actually not be true. And this happens all the time. To me and to other investors and other traders. We bring with us preconceived notions of what is reality. We believe that a certain company is good, or the direction and the economy of a certain nation is heading in a certain direction. Now, we have these preconceived beliefs, but oftentimes what happens as new numbers come out, or if we discover new information, well, we then have a decision point. We have our belief on a company or on the direction of economy, and we have to be willing to challenge that belief with new data. And if we're unwilling to do that, we'll fail, plain and simple. You might as well go bang your head into the wall, save your money, go turn your money over to a mutual fund right now, go put it under the couch like my grandma used to do, because you'll be better off. If you only keep to your preconceived beliefs and your preconceived notions, well, you'll be right sometimes, and then you'll be wrong quite often. And you'll be doing no better than a coin flip. And if you put this in the trading concept, well, you'll be making bad trade after bad trade. You'll blow up your account. We have to develop opinions. And we have to base our knowledge on sound criteria. For technicians, it's price movement on a chart. For those investing in stocks or long-term currency, we base that on the data we have available. But if something comes to challenge this, we have to keep an open mind and be able to switch direction. It is one of the single biggest advantages we have as a trader or as an investor, is we get to pick the direction. We can go short, we can go long. We get to decide that. We don't just have one option. So keep an open mind. You have your beliefs, you have your opinion on what objective reality is, but that can change. And much like mine with lemmings, it might just be based on completely erroneous information in the first place. So don't be a lemming in the proverbial sense, not based on reality.